Let's go to the shop or basement and check it out. Now we're going down to the basement where Greenmeister Dave is doing his magic thing. And you guys remember this? The spider house. This house is filled with spiders, cobwebs, and Dave trying to clean the thing a little bit just to please me. I said, it ain't gonna work. So we set up the system again. Well, we shut it down. That's why you're seeing. We just see the clouds outside. We just got. I think it's already made like a kilowatt earlier today, and trying to put a little label here. We added a new guy in the family, so these gonna be those 5 panels you guys see out there, and this is gonna be the inverter, the classic, and this is for the BMK battery monitor kit. And here is the magic. Check it out, Victron. These are the west panel we just cleaned. You got the surge protectors and all these things are working. Oh, and Dave entered into the era of the Victrons.
Yes.
Welcome, Greenmeister Dave.
Frankenstein 2.0.
So we tear up some of these things, we liquidate some of the parts, and whatever used to be here, the batteries and all the craziness, they all sit in here. Lead acid batteries ain't good for nothing. So go to the lithiums. So look what I got, Dave. You guys have seen these LG batteries at my place there, and there you go. These are the ones. Dave only have one now. We took all the Nissan Leaf, so this guy is the specs are back there. You guys have seen. Maybe I'll put it on the description below. So this is the only one, and Dave is really pleased with this battery. This is I think it's a 15 or 16 kilowatt battery. I'll add that in the description below. And it's a 268 or 286, 286 or 268, one of the two. So we already set it up here, and so Dave, what do you think about this Victron now we just added? Because these panels here used to go for the batteries down here and for the grid-tied inverters. Let me show you. So a lot of you guys still comment and watching these videos on Dave's grid-tied inverter chargers. It takes about a kilowatt, but it's 900, and he covered them because not using them right now, and they still work. But the only thing is Dave don't want to put any panels on the breezeway on the roof there. So, and these Nissan Leaf batteries here started acting up because I think Dave wasn't doing a good job maintaining the heat down here. So they started swell up and all the stuff, they go bad. So we took them out. Now the grid ties are not working. All the breakers, I took some parts here, liquidate them, and add them into here. These guys. That's why you have, you know, the west, south solar, the 5.
Stand back over there.
You have this.
That's power, baby.
The classic, so the midnight, yeah, and this is for the BMK. Here goes for the Victron again, for the new. Those 2 panels goes on that one, and that's the thing right there. So right now we are producing what? 114 watts.
It's a cloudy day.
It's cloudy, but if we go here, and this battery, I suppose it's like 100% now. Yep, it's sitting at 100%. Still a charge. So what I've done here, I incorporated the Victron to the BMK shunt. So the BMK is taking the load to see how much power or the combination of everything how many amps coming in. So right now, whatever Dave is running there. When I came earlier today, the before I shut down the system, it said 6,500 and something kilowatt hours. So it's let me say it's almost about 3/4 of a megawatt Dave already generated. But I shut down the system the other time I came to upgrade this thing. Dave, was it around early summer?
Yeah.
Maybe 4 months ago.
Yeah.
So within 4 months ago, it generated 6,600 and something kilowatt of power.
You can see the difference between last year and this year.
So if you guys can see, let me just get this one closer. And this is what Dave's bill. So he's one of the most efficient person.
There's one person out there that's a little more than me, and we're always in a battle.
So the person is always like taking a lead. But when I came back and put his battery in, and Dave said he just whooped that person and right away became number one.
Now I'm back to number 2.
So now number 2 again.
I'm thinking that guy is like a snowbird, and he lives like in Arizona. And he's
Yeah.
got his whole house turned off.
All right. So what do you want to say about the Victron?
Well, it's the upgrade, and I'll be able to monitor it on my phone and keep an eye on things and have full use of the solar batteries on my roof, or the solar panels on my roof better to keep this battery bank running, which basically runs the 2 most utilized things in my house at the moment with just me living here is my fridge, my freezer, and
That's a battle right there.
the
Vikings and Green Bay. So
You
we
betcha.
think he's gonna win, but the guy that they depend on before left them. So
So here we are. My most efficient neighbor is
he got off of the course.
503 kilowatts. And as you can see where I am at 622. So about 100 kilowatt hours more than me. So I'm thinking this guy has everything turned off in his house.
So the reason why Dave is still hooked up to the grid, mostly winter, summertime, you gotta use the furnace. These guys right here used to do the job. The grid-tied inverters to just, the air condition doesn't take that much. He had a little furnace right here. It's not that big. So it's right here. So, the grid-tied inverters used to compensate for that. And now the house, the TVs, the freezer, the fridge, and all the other, little tiny stuff, and the internet and the cable box, whatever. So they are running on the batteries. So because of that, Dave's bill is lower. The only place he was getting the bill is coming from is from the air conditioning,
And the furnace.
the furnace.
And my dreaded
Oh,
water heater.
don't call it.
The water heater. And,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That guy right here, he knows all the time I started talking, he's trying to ruin every conversation. I hate this thing. I hate it.
My heat on demand water heater.
So this thing takes 6,000 watts, 6 kilowatts, 3 kilowatts, I think, on each leg. Even when the solar was, the grid-tied inverters were supplementing, it didn't work. So let's show you guys the app, how the thing is working here. And Dave can show you what's power coming up from the stuff, from those 2 panels. Stay tuned. There you go. Now you got it. So see, it's about 90 some, 98 or 95. That comes up from the PV. If we go back here, probably we can able to see. So the amp, the volt, solar volts, yeah. Look up right here, 91. 91.56. That's an open circuit. So history right there, because I tested the system, and this is what we're bringing in right now. Very cloudy day outside, So the Victron is going to be helping Dave a lot when the panels are covered, mostly the west. The southern exposure works, but sometimes the sun comes from the back here where the panels are. So this is what Dave is generating right now. And let's check the Classic. And the Classic is generating what was that? 141, 142. And this is 60 or 70, 72. So these are 5 panels here. And this guy is only 2 panels here. So it's not that much. But, you know, everything is working. Sitting at 100% state of charge. And he's 2 amps positive. So it's not borrowing nothing from the batteries. It's on the positive side. And that's the volt. And it's sitting 100% state of charge. So we're going to let this go. And this is how we wrap up the system. From Victron Smart Solar Charge Controller MPPT 15045. So this guy can take a lot of panels for 24 volt. I think it was what? Approximately 1200 watts. So do the calculation, the volt times the